Welcome back, Raider Nation. Is Joseph here for Zenny62. So, what's some interesting developments with regards to NFL news in general? Coach Mike Zimmer of the Minnesota Vikings has really laid into his team and really spoke candidly about the players on the Minnesota Vikings. Let's take a look and see what he had to say on Twitter. So from the Minnesota Vikings official Twitter account, quote, "I'm frustrated with not just my football players who won't get vaccinated. I'm frustrated with everybody," unquote, Coach Zimmer. And frustrated with everybody is in reference to the fact that we're dealing with another surge. And he's frustrated. What Mike Zimmer was trying to get across, because 3 out of 4 quarterbacks he has in training camp are out with COVID, with who knows how long they'll be out. Again, statistically, it takes about anywhere at minimum 2 to 3 weeks, lasting as long as 6 weeks. But even after the 6 weeks, if we're following the protocols that the NFL has instilled, you can still test positive close to 2 months after you get COVID. So this is where the frustration lies with Mike Zimmer. But also that same frustration with owner Mark Davis of the Raiders, because this is affecting the business of football. Not only is it affecting the business of football, they're seeing the domino effect of how it's affecting the rest of society, the country, and how people are dying from this virus. And the foolish notion that this virus go away by itself. I mean, think about the fact that the Raiders themselves, if you saw one of my reports last week, lost $507 million of ticket revenue. And of course, that includes concerts and all types of events that are going on in Allegiant Stadium. But that's money and revenue that sustains the Raiders. I mean, it's at minimum, you want to do the right thing for the sake of the NFL, but let alone forget about the money issue. What is your moral high ground? What do you think your values are when you don't care about what your actions do to other people? I've been reporting on this for over a year with regards to the NFL, and after this year, you continuously have people just avoiding the facts that this virus is still raging throughout the country. I said it then, I'll say it this year, is that if you have this out of control like it was last year, you won't have any fans again in the stadium. We have the opportunity now with the vaccine available to nip this in the bud. We want to go back to the normal lives we used to live. And that's the frustration Mike Zimmer is facing now with his players. He is, besides himself, wondering what the hell is going on. The players are not getting vaccinated. He doesn't understand that. I mean, again, as I reiterated in the past, is that in the history of this country, we always had vaccinations. We had vaccinations for polio, smallpox. I mean, if you get vaccinated when you're a baby, you get immunized and vaccinated when you go to school. It's ridiculous. Don't be fooled by these right-wing extremists that have a political agenda, and they're doing you more harm than good. They're anti-facts, anti-healthcare, anti-science, and they're just anti-intelligence. Let's not forget the NFL is a private corporation. They can institute any rules they want. And if I was the NFL, I would have a strict policy that if you're not vaccinated, especially with this Delta variant being more contagious than the first outcome of COVID, then you won't be allowed into the stadiums, because then there won't be any fans in the stadiums, period. This is that serious. Again, throughout this country, we've always had vaccines. And again, you leave it up to these right-wing extremists that have politicized this and have spread lies upon lies, evil lies. That's what you're getting from these idiots that are trying to do you more harm than good. Keep it here on Zenny62. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Get the vaccine, folks. Do the right thing.